weird thing Jacob does. Stew.
Anyway, this is my voice. My name is Oniga Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
My name is Puss in Boots. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Anyway,
speaking of really famous movies, the Oscars happened.
The Oscars did happen.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god. No way.
Oh my god, yeah, I know. It was like Sunday.
How do you feel about the Oscars? I didn't stay up to watch it personally.
Neither did I. I collapsed. Was it last night or Sunday?
Sunday night.
I collapsed.
How do you feel about the results then? You know the results.
I know most of the results. Oh my god, I'm still so mad. Margot Robbie and Greta. Did Greta even get a nomination?
I don't know. I can check.
Yeah.
But Margot Robbie didn't. You know what? Talk about that.
Yeah. It's so annoying. Like, I'm not saying the girls that got that, like, their nominations were bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, like, the whole point of the Barbie movie is letting... My words. We can edit this out. It's like letting women pave the way against men and like destroying the patriarchy. That is not what truly the whole Barbie movie was about, but it was basically that. I just can't put into words how great that movie was. But it's like so annoying. Even over like all of the awards, like Golden Globes and other stuff. The women in that film have gotten a significantly less nominations than specifically Ryan Gosling, who was the man. He literally sings about being second best to Barbie in that whole movie, yet he's the one who gets all the attention, all the fame. Like, his song won over Billie Eilish's, like, the really impactful one. Like, it is really fun and loads of people did enjoy it. He got an Oscar nomination. Now, that is either, because he did do really well. I'm not saying Ryan Gosling doesn't deserve all the praise, but they can't see Ryan Gosling's acting, which is very comedic based, and the really seriousness of Margot Robbie's and America Ferrera's, and think, nah. Just nah. How do you see those, like, especially the monologues at the end? It made me so angry to see. And then the director, Greta, did she get a nomination?
No, I've just checked that Barbie doesn't seem to have any. Well, she got a nomination, but Barbie hasn't won any, I don't think.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, no.
I do think that's a lot to do with lots of the people in the Academy seem to be men. And if you talk to a man, very basic man, and say, what did you think of the Barbie movie? They didn't grow up with Barbie dolls, and they didn't grow up with this whole stigma that women do. They just see it as this boring, badly written movie, even though the point is literally in their face. They're just stupid.
Well, I mean, I see it like that. Well, the way I see it is Barbie didn't win because the other films are just better. Not in the sense that, like, not in a sexist way, like, oh, Oppenheimer starred a man. Oppenheimer won because men. Yeah. Like, because Oppenheimer was just better visually, better scripted and all that. That's why it's won. But I do understand, because most of them probably are men, old, middle-aged, white men. Oh, a film about women having rights? No.
I think Oppenheimer is still really important. I know the backstory behind why Oppenheimer was made, actually. There's a timeline. 9/11. The reason.
9/11.
Yeah, so it goes. 9/11 happens, right? This guy working for Nickelodeon called Gerard Way watches it and gets really traumatized and starts a band called My Chemical Romance. And this really Christian girl hears this band and thinks, oh my god, that song's really cool. I'm going to write a book. That's called Twilight. And from there, Twilight gets turned into a movie where, who's the guy who played Edward?
Do not remember.
Well, the guy who played Edward met Mr. Nolan, Christopher Nolan, and gave him this book on Oppenheimer, which inspired him to make Oppenheimer. like the movie, and it's like it's really important backstory. Like it's a very important historical event.
Yep.
I would talk on the historical event, but we're here to talk about the Oscars.
Exactly, we're here to talk about the Oscars. But yeah, I haven't seen either film. I didn't watch them when they came out. I didn't watch them in cinemas. I still haven't watched them, so I'm not like whatever the opposite of not biased is. Yeah. I'm not. But visually, Oppenheimer seems to please me more, especially since the cinematographer's Hoyt van Hoytema. He's like one of my favourites.
I will still stand that he definitely deserved that award.
He did deserve that Oscar 100%.
Yeah.
Because Oppenheimer, I've seen like the trailer, I've seen clippets of it. It looks just great.
Who won Best Director?
I think it was Oppenheimer.
That's Nolan. That's his.
Yep, Christopher Nolan won for Best Director.
Yeah. That's his first Oscar. I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, he does deserve it.
I've heard he's not the nicest person, though.
Isn't he?
No, he doesn't let them have toilet breaks.
Oh, maybe he doesn't deserve that.
Yeah. Who knows? Well, Robert Downey Jr. was talking about it, but he also won an Oscar, so they're both happy in the end. I
do believe Oppenheimer, Hoyt van Hoytema deserved the best cinematographer.
Like, from 100%. The clips I've seen.
Yes.
But apparently, it's one of those artsy movies. What it's about, it needed to be made, because it's Hiroshima and Nagasaki, but my parents were just like, we started watching it and just got super bored. Like, a lot of these arty movies that win Oscars will bore you.
Yeah.
Like, I watched Maestro, that got a few nominations. Oh my god, I loved it, like, visually, and it was a nice movie overall, but, like, I have ADHD and can barely sit through, like, really exciting movies, let alone freaking, just, like, a biography of somebody's life.
Well, Barbie did get something. Billie Eilish won for Best Original Song with What Was I There For. So that beat I Am Ken.
Yeah.
I Am Ken. Yeah. I'm Just Ken.
I'm Just Ken. Yeah.
I'm just Ken. Anywhere else I'd be a 10. Is it my destiny to live and die a life of blonde fragility? I'm just Ken. Where I see love, she sees a friend. What will it take for her to see the man behind the 10 and fight for me?
Okay, back on track.
Banging song.
It was a really good song. I did enjoy Billie Eilish's a lot. It did make me cry. Like, if your movie has a scene that makes people cry, it's a good movie. I hope people still remember Barbie, though.
Yeah.
Because of the whole Barbenheimer thing, it does, like...
Well, Barbenheimer really helped push both of the movies.
Yeah.
Barbie will be remembered. It's still, even though it hasn't won any Oscars, it will be remembered as a really good film.
Did you see the Ted Nicholson watching all the Barbie movies to be prepared for the Barbie movie?
Yeah.
Poor dude. He watched all like the creative like storyline movies, but that's nothing to do with
at all.
At all. I forgot Greta's last name. I keep wanting to say Thunberg, but that's the little cat child who's fighting against climate change.
Do you know what? I think Oppenheimer deserved the Oscars it won, and Billie Eilish deserved the Best Original Song.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh,
what a great discussion.
Hello. 8 minutes off, we're good.
Good.